making things better for our students, making sure that everybody gets the proper resources allocated to them. And I encourage everybody to actually look at that meeting. It's on YouTube. And it was a special board meeting held on the 18th, and to really listen to what we were talking about as far as priorities are concerned. Some of the things we talked about were school consolidation, making sure also that the kids that are split up at Oakview in middle school end up at one middle school versus being split into 4. We talked about having more after school programming like sports programming. We talked about looking at learning recovery. Those are some of the board's priorities, but there are more, like the looking at a potential homeschool program. And I think that could be even really super important right now, considering the fact that if this bill passes that Senator Pan has decided that he wants to bring forth, if it gets through the committees and makes it to a vote and is voted in, we're going to see a mass exodus of children from the Ocean View School District. I guarantee it. I know that because of the community that we live in. I know that folks don't want to have their children potentially vaccinated, under a duress or a mandate. So with that, we could lose a lot of students. And let me tell you what that equals. That equals losing a lot of teachers. It also means losing classified staff and principals. It means losing employees, period, because when you don't have kids, you don't get ADA, you don't get the money for the kids, and you don't have a job. That's how that works. So what I suggest that folks do is really think about the fact that we need to serve all our students. And I think that we could just continue along, as Governor Newsom had suggested, in having the personal exemption. That's what he suggested. And now, a senator is going beyond that to make it go on to as a law so that it becomes something that you can only have a medical exemption, which are very difficult to get. So I think that we need to really think this through. This is not about being anti-vaccine. I am not at all. I'm fully vaccinated. I support it. I support all the parents that want their children vaccinated. 100%, I'm on your side. But I'm also on the side of parents that are choosing at this time not to. And I want to just make sure that everybody knows this is not a political issue. I happen to be a Democrat. We have a mixed board of Democrats and Republicans. To us, this is about doing what's right for the whole system. Keep that in mind. I'll come back later with the rest of my comments in the second trustees comments roundtable later because I'm running out of time.